Welcome back to Afghani Cooking Show. Today we're going to create a delicious Afghani dish known as chicken kebab and a famous Afghani tea known as kawab. So to start off with the chicken kebab, we're going to have our ingredients prepared. So for the paste, we're going to have 10 to 12 leaves of fresh mint leaves, 10 to 12 stems of cilantro leaves, and 2 tablespoons of fresh cream. For the marinade, we're going to have 1 kilogram of boneless chicken washed and cleaned, 2 teaspoons of garlic paste, 1.5 teaspoons of ginger paste, 2 tablespoons of besan, chickpea flour or gram flour, 1 cup of curd, which is thick market curd or yogurt, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of garam masala powder, which we replaced it with curry powder, 1 teaspoon of kasuri or gasiri methi or dried fenugreek leaves, 2 tablespoons of mustard oil, however we replaced it with olive oil as mustard oil is banned in Canada, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of haldi, turmeric powder, and salt. So firstly, what you want to do is take your chicken and place it onto the cutting board. So next what you want to do is cut your chicken into fairly small pieces so that it is bite-sized. The number of slices you cut is dependent on how many pieces of chicken you want for each kebab stick.
So now what we're gonna do is make our paste for the chicken kebabs. So what you want to do is grab all your mint leaves and all your cilantro leaves and your cream. What you want to do is put them all in a cup and have them blended. So there goes your mint leaves, all your cilantro leaves, and then your cream. Now what you want to do is blend it. Now once you've done blending, what you want to do is pour it into a cup and make sure that your paste is well blended. Make sure all the herbs and the yogurt is well mixed for the best results. Now, what you want to do is make it marinate. First, you want to grab your curd or yogurt and you want to place it into your bin. Next, you want to grab your extra virgin oil. Then your ginger and garlic paste. Then you add ginger. Now, what you want to do is mix it into a paste.
So, AJ, as a kid, did you play any sports in school?
I actually did. I played soccer in Buskaki.
Oh, that's interesting.
Did you know that Buskaki is the national sport of Afghanistan?
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, me neither. I only figured it out recently when I was reading it in an encyclopedia.
Good to know.
So now once you have it in an even paste, it should look like this. Now what you want to do is add the rest of your ingredients. Your fenugreek, then your curry, then your chili, then your turmeric or haldi, lemon juice, and lastly besan flour. And now you want to mix it back into a paste.
So, I must ask, have you been to a soccer game before?
I've been to numerous ones, except this one time in Afghanistan. It was really messed up, and like what they did to those poor people was messed up, man. Like during halftime, they grabbed people who committed serious crimes like adultery and murder.
Yeah.
And what they did is they made a hole for them, and they put basically a bag of rice over their head, and then they stoned them to death. It was horrific.
Oh, that's very crucial.
You know. So after you have it into a paste, like substance, you want to add the last ingredient, your paste that you made earlier. And you just want to add it all. Afterwards, you just want to mix it back into a paste so that it's evenly spread out. Now what you want to do is grab your salt, and it's to enhance the flavor of the turmeric sauce. Now, once you finally finish mixing your paste, what you want to do is taste it and add seasonings to make it just right for your taste. That tastes perfect.
So now what we're gonna do is add the chicken to the paste. Now, once the chicken is mixed into the paste, you're gonna cover it and put it in the fridge for 2 to 3 hours.
While the coated chicken pieces are in the fridge, what we want to do is preheat the oven to about 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And make sure you close the door. So after waiting 2 to 3 hours for the chicken to harden in the fridge, what we want to do is take it out. So now what we want to do is add the chicken pieces onto the wooden skewers. The number of chicken pieces on each wooden skewer is dependent on how many you want. But before we do that, what we want to do is have the olive oil onto the pan already, so when we add the chicken pieces onto the pan, it doesn't stick, as demonstrated. So now I'm going to add about 4 chicken pieces onto each wooden skewer.
Michael,
Yes?
did you know that the literacy rate in Afghanistan is 30%?
I did not know that.
It's extremely low compared to the worldwide average of 80% or higher, 15-year-olds.
Wow, that is very surprising.
Also, did you know that 80% of the population is actually Sunni Muslim? And only 19% is Shia Muslim.
Wow, that's news I never heard before.
I know.
So once this is done, now we're going to want to add the pan into the preheated oven for about 15 to 20 minutes to cook.
After waiting 15 to 20 minutes, take the chickens out the oven.
You can now sprinkle your kebabs with either lime juice or with garnish it with cilantro leaves. Once done this, now you can enjoy your delicious kebabs. So after making those delicious kebabs, we want to have something to drink with it too. So the kawati is an ideal drink to have along with your kebabs. So to start off, we're going to need 4 teaspoons of grinded green tea leaves, 2 crushed cardamoms, 8 balanced and chopped almonds, 1 crushed stick of cinnamon, 2 cloves, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and your choice of how much water you desire. Okay, so first what you want to do is take the 3 ingredients, including the cinnamon, the crushed cardamoms, and the cloves, and add it to the pot. So now you want to add the water to the pot. You're going to want to crank up the heat to about high and let it boil for about 10 minutes. So once the water has boiled, what we want to do is add the green tea to the pot. So as it is in the pot, we're going to let the green tea steep for about 10 minutes. So after waiting 10 minutes for the tea to steep, now we're going to want to strain the tea and add the almonds. Now you can mix it with sugar or honey, but we chose sugar. You could add about 2 teaspoons of sugar, but that's solely based on your preference and your liking. You could brew with any sweetness, that, like I stated, that's solely based on your preference. And there you have it, the delicious, wonderful Kawa tea.
The chicken kebab, however, not Afghani, is widely used in Afghanistan foods. It was created by the name of Kadir Nerman, and he set up a stall in Berlin. He was a Turkish immigrant selling meats and salad in the flatbread in the stall in Berlin. He noticed that busy Berliners didn't really have a chance to get flatbread with meat and salad inside, so he'd stick some meat on a stick and put spices on it and sold it. That's how the Afghani kebab was made.
So for now, for the Kawa tea. The Kashmiri Kawa tea originates from the valleys of Kashmir, the northernmost region of India bordering Pakistan. The tea is also largely consumed in Pakistan, Afghanistan, and parts of Central Asia. The origins of Kashmiri Kawa tea are unclear. It is thought it could originate from the Xinjiang province of China, of which Kashmir was a part during the Kushan Empire during the 1st and 2nd centuries AD. The tea is also so delicate that it is infused with the most refined and opulent of herbs and spices, cinnamon which gives warmth and spice, aromatic cardamom, golden saffron, floral rose petals, and nutty speckles of almond. It is an ideal tea for any time of the day and delivers warmth whilst being incredibly light and refreshing at the same time. So well, that's all for you folks. Come back next week where you'll learn and experience more about the wonders of Afghani food.